One of the first things to think about is, what is a FAST goal? Why FAST? What does that mean? This is a new-ish way of setting goals, a new science around setting goals. But when we're thinking about what makes a goal effective, the theory here goes they should be FAST, which is frequently discussed. That's the F. Ambitious, that's the A. Specific, that's the S. And transparent, that's the T. What that means is frequently discussed. You set them and reset them quarterly or, whenever sounds right, versus just revisiting them once a year. Ambitious just means inspiring and challenging, but not impossible to hit. And then specific just means the difference between like a personal goal might be get a promotion. That's a non-specific goal, but a specific goal may be, take a class in visual design to increase my craft skills. And then transparent, I think this is one of the most important ones that people often miss, which is just to make sure that your goals are not hidden somewhere in a folder, that ideally your whole company or your whole team's goals will be in one central place so that you can keep up with what other teams are doing and make sure that your goals interlock appropriately to map to your company strategy. So the way to go about setting FAST goals is to start with just making sure you understand what your company and your team's goals are. Corporate goals especially are just notoriously full of jargon. So I recommend actually having your team start by reviewing what are our company goals and how do our team goals fit in. And you can do this before the meeting. You just share them. And you can ask your team, if you're facilitating this future workshop, you can ask your team, okay, say in your own words, what are our top 3 company goals? And what does that mean to you in plain language? We recommend then, once you really understand your team and company goals, once you understand what a FAST goal is, to then just reset your own goals. We just say, pick your top 3. You don't want to have 10 goals. That's a lot. Just focus and really hone in on what matters most. And then we have this worksheet you can use to rewrite them. Unless your company has some agreed on structure, there are OKRs and KPIs and SMTs and all kinds of different ways of framing goals. As long as your goals are ambitious and specific and sufficiently fast, they'll probably be effective. And then finally, as with many of these practices, we just say, okay, in your workshop, let's decide on next steps. You can pre-schedule check-ins, you can figure out your dependencies, you can send off somebody to edit your goals a little bit to make sure they're just right and they can come back to you later. And then most importantly, again, is just centralizing them in an easy to find place where they are transparent for all to see if they want to. In terms of resources, there's an article I really love. It's from the MIT Sloan Management Review. The article is called With Goals, Fast Beats Smart. And it's just, if you want to go deep on management theory, it's a good place to start.